Hi everyone. Reader asked me, what's all the fuss about BeReal? What is their business model? Now, BeReal is a social media app that is going after Facebook and Instagram and Snapchat and TikTok, but it's going about it in its own particular way. So let's try and figure out, how does its business model work? So the name, I think, captures the problem that it's trying to solve. Be real. Yeah. Facebook. Yeah, the whole feed is not about you. It's not about your friends and your family any longer. It used to be about news. Now it's about creators, but it's not about real people connecting in a social network with other people. Insta perfect. I mean, people with more time, more money, better looks go onto Instagram and they do well. Normal ugly people like me, no, not so much. And there is a huge number of people out there who want to go onto social media, who want to connect with people, who want to see what's going on in people's daily lives, but they don't want to be going out and curating. They don't want to be in this constant competition against the Joneses or other people for status. Can I look better? Can I look smarter? Can I look cleaner? Can I look better than everybody else? And so what BeReal does is it's tapping into that pain space, really sort of saying, okay, you are you, you're special. You want to show your friends who you are, warts and all, and see them as they are in their daily lives. So you can have that connection without the false trappings of sort of superficial glamour, sort of puffing your face up and everything. This is the problem that BeReal is really starting to sort of work on. It's getting rid of the curation and the polish. So who's it for? They've gone after a group of let's call them this is cool, of college. Oops, that's meant to be a circle. Okay, so we'll do that. We'll turn it onto. They're going after a group of students, college users, Gen Z, who for them authenticity is everything. They wanted to see the friends as they really are without the superficial glamours over the top. So very much I could do typing. We're after college students here. Yeah. These are the people that BeReal is targeting. And if you remember, going back to Facebook, way back when they started in the Harvard Business School, in the dorms there, moved to other universities around Boston, then into colleges across the US, then into young people, then into families. So just because BeReal is targeting college students right now doesn't mean that it's going to stop, because frankly I'd love to see what my mum and dad are up to each day. I'd love to see what my sister is actually up to and see how their lives are getting on. So what's the value proposition? Well, the value proposition is very much that you get a snapshot, a little 2-minute photo, or a photo taken within 2 minutes into this person's life. Yeah, what are they doing? Where are they doing? Awkward, embarrassing, interesting, fascinating, boring, mundane. You're getting life as it really is. Yeah, not something artfully created. You are being real, not sort of masquerading as somebody better, cooler, smarter, fitter, happier than you really are. And this is connecting. And so the value proposition is, we enable you to see people, your friends, as they really are, and to connect with them in a more meaningful way. So let's have a look at the business model canvas. We'll try and fit it in here. So we've got the costs down here, the revenue here. And we go 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm doing this very, very roughly. So we've got the let me put the text here. So we've got college students over here. We've got no revenue over here. We've got authentic self, and we're seeing authentic selves. Oops, that's a bit so it's a bit messy, so apologies for this. I don't know how to do the time. So this is the core part of the value proposition. Over here you've got a load of very clever sequencing software. Let's put that in. sequencing so that everybody's getting invited in the same 2 minute slot, which must be a little bit fun to sort of try and organize. A lot of very clever computing over there. The key activities are sort of building the software. The marketing is very viral because people want to do it with their friends. If you go on there by yourself, you barely know your mates, nobody's going to care. It's not going to be the same. You want to be seeing your friends and they want to be seeing you. So you've got these connections, these probably very much first degree networks rather than second and third degree networks, which LinkedIn and others work on. And key partners here isn't that interesting. Neither are the key relationships. Now, what are the really interesting parts of the business model? Well, there are two things that business models always need to do. They need to accelerate your value proposition, and they need to go out and disrupt the competition. So the key part of this is the software is all about sort of accelerating the authentic self by giving people this 2 minute slot to take a photo once a day, and you don't have control over that slot. And the idea is that constrained choice, that constrained time, means that either you've got to be totally weird and spend all day looking perfect, hanging around on the beach for 24 hours, just in the hope that you're going to be asked to take a photo there. And if you do that, wow, that's a bonus. That's really good. But realistically, you're not going to be like that. And so it might just come in, oh, I'm on a video, click, post, and you're up there already. So what the choices, the constraints, by really limiting users, the value proposition is actually accelerated, because other than that, it's just another photo sharing app. Is this constraint? But at the same time, this is incredibly powerful. It's a huge sword going and attacking sort of Facebook. Oh, my typing is really bad to get today. Facebook and Instagram. It's going out and attacking those, and they can't realistically respond well, because if Facebook tries to respond and makes the whole platform authentic, then a lot of the brands, the influencers, the advertisers, all the curated content is causing this dissonance with it. So Facebook really has to sort of kind of make a choice. Do I go for this? Do I keep on doing what they're doing? If I keep on what they're doing, so then BeReal slowly hollows them out from the inside, taking the college students, then the young people, then the young adults, and slowly taking Facebook's really valuable consumers. And this is the absolute key point, is have we tapped into an emotional need, an emotional job that people really want to do? And we all want to tell this story about ourselves. We all want to be really authentic and to see people as they really are, because we don't like fake people. And this is not only a great value proposition, but it's going out there and it's really attacking at the core of the Instagram, the Facebook, the Meta, the Snapchat, the TikToks business models, because those are anything but authentic and real. So what can we learn from this? What can we take away from BeReal? Why is it a useful business model? Well, here we've had, 20 years now of Facebook. We've seen how it started off as one thing, people sort of connecting with each other, and slowly it's become inauthentic. We've seen hundreds, if not tens of thousands of social networks come up, and yet a French startup started 3 years ago now has managed to identify a pain space that has emerged as the other networks have gone out and monetized, and they focused on maximizing the revenue to pay off the venture capitalists rather than solving the problem that actually originally brought users along to start with. And so what I'd like you to take away from this today is go out and look for the pain spaces that the market changes has opened up, and you can then go in and exploit. If you've got a question about a startup or a company, you want to know the business model, why it works, do send me a message, drop something in the comments, send me a DM, and I'll see what I can do over the next few days.